Something very bizarre happened today, and Chris Johnson went live without his daddy. So without further ado, let's hear what he has to say.
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
All right, guys, I do have this at 1.25 because I can't listen to him at normal speed. Let's go.
Hey, Captain Chris Johnson here. I just watched a great live by Julie and Michael, gave me a little inspiration of what I want to talk about. I told you I'm going to start coming on. We're doing Shine the Light, which we getting a lot of recordings. Keep those coming. I want to do a big shout out for the deaf community. Over 20 people sent their videos in, and those will be starting this week. I'm very, very excited about that. Hi to everyone out.
Wait, 20 people? Really not a lot when you allegedly have 1.4 million people.
There. Like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'm trying to get this bigger. I'm low on the totem pole for everyone, I think, but that's okay. But I do want to get this message out, not only to you guys, but to the world.
I do like how he's gone back to calling himself Captain Chris. Like I said, I miss Captain Chris.
You know what? I wanted to come on here today because I just have a lot of things on my heart. I want to talk about this a little bit. It's about what I'm seeing, what's going on in the world, and the craziness and people just doing bad things.
Crazy.
And one thing that I really loved about OnPassive, as I've been in it for almost 4 years, is the great things that OnPassive is doing, bringing the world together. I truly believe that in my heart. A lot of emotions in my brain for the last 4 years of what's going on. I've stayed with it because I believe in it. I partnered up with Marty.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
We do 360 on Wednesdays, and that's always exciting for me. We get quite a few people watching us. I know a lot of people are waiting for the big news, and I think that's coming soon. I know that our CEO, Ash Mufareh, is working around the clock.
Well, it's supposed to be coming at the end of September. Not soon, end of September. And you only think now? Are we losing faith?
He's getting things done. I think you guys will be all excited in the next week or less or two. I don't know. I'm just wanting to keep you guys going and let you know that we are here. We're not going anywhere. And
isn't that the truth, though? They are just doing these to keep everyone going.
I just want to keep you guys going.
Keep them hooked in the scam. Please don't leave us.
Mistake the other day and turned on the news, which I probably shouldn't have.
Oh, no.
And we have a big election coming up in America, and I will never ask you who you're voting for or argue with you about it. Okay. But I just have seen in the last, oh my God, as long as I've been alive, what have politicians really ever done for us? And I see a lot of people getting angry and upset because you don't support them. And listen, I support life. I support OnPassive because OnPassive has brought so many people together that were never together. And we don't talk about politics, and we don't do negative.
You're about life, so you're not pro-abortion then?
Things. We keep everyone alive and activated. What's happening. That's the best thing that I could ever do in my life. This is the best thing I've ever done in my life. And I'm going to keep doing it. I believe in this so much, and I can't wait for people to actually see it. Yep. We have people that, they're on the fence. They're not sure of what they want to do, or they're not sure, but I don't think Ash Mufareh has ever steered us down the wrong direction.
Well, that's a lie. Apparently he's done so a few times, and that's why you're in the position you're in.
We all know what happened the last few months.
Exactly.
And, I think that's all getting straightened out. And
you don't seem too confident, Chris. You keep saying, I think. You don't know?
I know it's getting straightened out because I can feel it. And Ash Mufareh is going to come out with a big bing, bang, boom here sooner or later. But, when I turned on the news, I realized why I don't watch the news anymore. And I will say this, Go Lions won their first game, which I was happy about that. I got to throw in my Detroit Lions.
The team, go sports.
But, we got another school shooting, which breaks my heart. We have a lot of people, politics, religion, and just maybe too much social media, I would say. And I'm talking on social media. But the stuff that I see in social media is not always good. And it's telling people a different story. It's not.
You guys have a social media app. Oh, you'll never hear somebody talk shit about the products that they sell like this company does.
Telling them the truth. And I can tell you this, when you come into OnPassive, you will know the truth. knowing, listen, I got to say this, being revengeful or hateful.
Listen, I just got a copyright strike because I leaked a video of meeting with Muhammad Kamal, in which he states his part of the company is no longer connected to Ash Mufareh. So, honest wouldn't be hiding that type of information. Has Ash come out and told you guys why he and Muhammad Kamal are no longer connected? Just wondering.
Something you don't believe in is really not the way to go. What you're doing is just creating more negativity in your own life. People are dying because they're revengeful. I wish I could talk to the world and tell them just stop hating and let things go. We have evil people all over this world.
Yes, that's all they would need. They would just need a pep talk from Chris Johnson here. He could end all the wars, just by coming on and saying, listen, guys, love each other and let things go.
And they've shown us that. They've shown us that where the world is scared right now. There's talks of all kind of stuff they say on the internet. This is going to crash. That's going to crash. And it's actually depressing. And I understand why people.
What's really depressing is that you're now using this as a way to get people to believe in Ash Mufareh and that he's going to save all of humanity when you know that that's an absolute lie. That's more depressing. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
So scared. I wish they wouldn't be. I was explaining to my son last night that I can walk out my front door every single day as a free man. I can go do what I want, in a good ethical way. I wish every single country was like that, but of course we know we have some countries where it's not that way, and it's sad to see there's families that are starving, families that can't really do what they want to do because upstairs.
Because Ash Mufareh and Muhammad Kamal haven't paid them their wages in 9 months. Yeah, I know. Really sad, isn't it?
There's governments are keeping them from it, and then we come into OnPassive. All I've seen in OnPassive is good from the day I started until right now, and to continue into the future. It's showing a hope and a positivity for the world, because we are global. We do have people in every part of the world, and I believe in my heart.
But it's almost more cruel to give people false hope. You know that this stuff isn't going to happen, and yet you want to give hope to people when you know that you're not going to be able to do anything. You guys can't even make your technology properly.
And OnPassive will change things for the
why didn't Ash change anything with the $108 million that he pocketed then?
Better. And that means just bringing people. If you just brought everyone together for 1 minute of the day, imagine what life would be like. If people would forget the hate.
Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya, oh Lord, kumbaya. Is this just gonna be a support group now, or are you guys gonna run a company that's going to profit, and then you can take that money and save all of humanity? Pick one.
Or the revenge, or if we didn't have some evil tyrants trying to hold down because you're this or you're that.
What?
Or the revenge, or if we didn't have some evil tyrants trying to hold down because you're this or you're that. That's something that I believe OnPassive will change in the future. When people actually see what we're doing, creating
evil tyrants. Okay.
And Michael and Julie talked about it today, that creating the wealth. Who doesn't want wealth? It's a great thing. I had to work many years, 32 years at one place, which most of you know, and 10 years prior to that, more. It was never something I wanted to do, but I know that I had to do it. I had to pay bills, raise my kids, my family. That's a normal part. And then OnPassive came along and it changed that all for me.
You were
being able to take the opportunity and change people's lives that are younger than me, so maybe they don't have to do it. I wish every single kid in the world can go to college and not have to worry about that bill. Most kids today graduate and they got a terrible debt of $150,000 plus that they got to pay off. And then they spend the next 10, 15, 20 years trying to pay that debt off. And the job that they usually get out of college, they're not always that great. Some get lucky, but they got to pay that bill. And it's a big, I think it's a big discomfort for some people thinking, man, I'm going to come out of college with a degree. That's great, which is awesome. But then I got to pay all this money off.
Okay.
Hopefully get a good job. And I tell you what, right now, there's not a lot of great jobs out there. I was lucky. I'm not going to kid you. I was lucky to have the job I was, even though I didn't like it, but I did it. And I did it for 32 long years. And I tell you what, it hurts. Every day I wake up, I can feel those 32 years in my bones. But the whole thing I'm trying to get out here to say is let hate go. Be more patient. There's something that
Sorry, guys. One day we are all gonna live in a world where none of us have to work. We will just all sell products to each other and climb up each other's pyramid schemes. And then we can all go on vacation where we can work for 12 hours a day for our MLMs. It'll be a great life. Hashtag time freedom.
that's coming at you that's so good, and it will change your lives and millions of people's lives. And that's why I'm really on here. I want to keep telling people and instill people that no matter what you're doing right now, there's something better coming. No matter what your struggles you're going through right now, there's something better coming.
It's not
I know
OnPassive.
people that have health issues that can't afford to pay for those meds. To me, that should never happen. I think as much money as there in the world, that anyone that's sick with something bad should get help. We have mental institutions that help people with mental disorders closing yearly in every state. And what happens to these individuals is there's no place for them to go. Big thing for me is to push mental health issues, get people off the streets, put them in the right areas that's going to get them healthy.
Yeah, he wants to push mental health issues, as in give mental health issues to everybody.
Big thing for me is to push mental health issues adjusted. We do have a product called O Academy, and I'm going to push that a little bit today. I know Julie and Michael did. That's going to be able to educate the world, degrees, the whole shot, to make things better for everyone. One thing I love about OnPassive, everything that we have and that's coming, and people say we have everything, but when it does come, it's going to be able to help you out in situations, whether it's college, learning how to build something. It's going to be an amazing thing, and that's all going to happen. I can promise you that. And when it does, we're all going to be blown away. But as far as getting out to the world and talking about OnPassive, a lot of people are shy about it, or they're nervous thinking, oh, if it don't work, I'm going to look terrible. See, I don't worry about that. I believe that it's going to work. I believe I've seen it work. I believe that people's lives will change. And Michael brought up a good point. There's some people in this world that they don't make a lot of money a year, and or to have what's happening. And I don't like talking about money, but to double, triple, quadruple what they've made in a year in some countries is a blessing in disguise. I believe that OnPassive is going to create multiple wealthy people. And I think that's all of you. And I'm excited about that. I mean,
but how is that going to happen if you're just doing an ideology and a movement now, and you're not about making a profit? I don't understand. Where's the money going to come from?
Many years to get where I'm at, and it's still not enough for me. It's still not enough where
apparently you're very
really want to
greedy.
do, which is my dreams. There's things that I want to do my whole life, but I knew I couldn't afford. I knew a bank wasn't going to give me a loan. I even tried going through government grants. Nada. It's not easy. Life is not easy. Let's face it. Some of you are going through some struggles right now. Ask me multiple times, Chris, when's this going to happen?
Yeah.
And you've heard us say for a long time, it's coming. It's coming soon. And it is coming soon. We just hit some things in the road that kind of, threw us a curveball. But Ash Mufareh is
it's supposed to be coming at the end of September. Why is it now just coming soon? What happened to, this thing's going live for sure by the end of September? We're only 9 days in. We're changing our minds already.
Real good batter. He took that curveball and knocked it out of the park. I'm very glad, and I'm very I'm excited about it. This is why I want to get on here today. We haven't done really a regular live. Me and Marty talked about it. We want to get back to the business. We were still going to do Shine the Light. By doing the recordings, by the way, it's going to give us a little more time and freedom to do what we love to do, which is talk to people and let them know how great OnPassive is. You've heard people say, I follow Ash Mufareh wherever he goes, and I know why. I personally know him. I personally know how he is.
So wait, you're not going to be meeting with people for Shining the Light anymore, and you are getting them to do these recordings so that you could go back to marketing OnPassive on your channels, because that's more important than building the community, because this is now an ideology and a movement that's going to save humanity. Okay, sounds legit.
What he wants to do, what he's doing. And it's an amazing thing for me to see someone that cares that much, not just about himself, but the world. He's literally collected millions of people to say we have a better way. We have a unique way. It's nothing like you've seen before. And of course, always, it's too good to be true. We hear that all the time. And when I first saw it, I go, no, I told Peter Shore, Pete, no way. All right, I'm just going to get into it and check it out.
Yeah, but the saying is, if it seems too good to be true, it most likely is.
That's exactly what I did. And I will keep doing that to let everyone know how real this is. Every business starts up. There's always some bumps or rough spots.
Oh
And
my
what do they do?
God.
They keep going. Ash Mufareh hasn't gone anywhere. Even with all the stuff that's going at him right now, he continues to move forward.
A good leader knows when to quit when everything's going wrong and when he's broken the law to the point where he can't start this up. You don't seem to understand that. It's illegal, Chris. Your business is illegal.
He doesn't stop moving forward. Okay. Literally works around the clock, 7 days a week. And he goes. No matter what is happening in his life, no matter if he's got negatives thrown at him, he just keeps going. This isn't one of those MLM companies, which everyone thinks we're not. This isn't one of those companies that maybe you're in now that, the top 2, 3.
What are you talking about? You guys said you were an MLM company up until about 2 years ago. And all of a sudden you weren't anymore. You realized that there was an anti-MLM movement. You got scared.
People make millions of dollars and you're struggling putting products in your garage and your closets and you're not selling nothing. And there's some good ones.
Oh my God, that's exactly what you're doing. You're making people buy OConnect in order to sell it. The difference is their garage is on their computer or their phone. Jesus Christ.
Knock them. There are some good ones out there, I'm sure. I don't do them.
No, there's not.
I never did them. I tried things years ago.
There are no good ones out there. That's the point. None of them are good.
When the computer first came out,
they're actually all commercial cults. OnPassive is a commercial cult of personality because you guys don't even do anything business. You just sit around and worship Ash Mufareh all day, pretending that you're going to start up a business soon.
With online making money, we all fell into that. Oh, wow, we're going to become rich. And some people did, but not enough. Some people made a few dollars here and there. And
who became rich?
It was just ain't working.
You.
For some, it worked great. The .com era, people made all kind of stuff. But when I seen OnPassive, and I have a lot of things why I got into it, to realize that I'm not a marketer, I'm not a salesman, I'm pretty bad at all those things actually, and that they're going to come in there and they're going to create all this stuff for me.
Yeah, and instead of learning or getting better at these skills, well, you just cop out and go the easy route. Join an MLM. Yeah, no, sounds good, Chris. Good job.
They're going to do all that work about.
I can see why maybe you didn't get promoted much at your career. You don't seem to have initiative.
Marketing and campaigns. And I'm thinking, okay, anyone could do this. And then I realized that's what Ash Mufareh set out to do, that anyone can do it. No matter where you're from, what country.
That's what they all say. They all say, you just join us, just follow the steps, and all of you will be a millionaire.
What? Anyone can do this.
And we'll all save humanity.
So what did I do?
Donate to our foundations. It all goes in my pocket. I mean, the poor people.
Got on the phone and or the computer, started doing lives, talking to people about it. Got a lot of people's attention for what was happening. Chris, I want to check it out. Yeah, definitely check it out. And that's what I tell people. I've looked at millions of things online. I'll at least check it out, see what's going on. And there wasn't one that I liked. Okay, you send me, this is the truth. You send me $1,000, we'll get you going. 15 minutes later, okay, send us another $1,000 and we're going to put you at a next level. And I'm thinking, man, by the time I even think about making money, I've already paid $2,000 or $3,000. And that's why I never jumped into those things. I heard it from my friends, family. Yeah, you got to do this, you got to do that. And it just never happened for them. That's why people are here. They realize that everything that they tried to do, they couldn't do, drive traffic. And when they seen OnPassive about driving traffic alone, setting records for that through Ash Mufareh, was an amazing thing. So I just want to let you all know is I'm not going anywhere.
Ash has never set a record for driving traffic. He set a record for recruiting the most people in GDI in a fucking week. That's a different thing.
Yeah, I am trying to build my YouTube up more so I can connect to people all over the world. And if you also notice, we do shine the light. We're sharing that everywhere. We're sharing that everywhere. We want you to be built up too. If you got a YouTube channel, get it out there.
Yeah, they just don't feel like meeting up with any of the peasants anymore and actually spending time with them, though. Fuck the community, right, Chris?
Talking about this because pretty soon the big boom is going to happen, and I guarantee you people will be excited about it. And remember, every company has its struggles, and that's the truth. That's all I can say about it. There isn't one company. You watch the movie Facebook, and you see what Mark Zuckerberg had to go through and what he did, and ruining people, this and that, and oh my God! And before he made a dime, he was being sued for like $65 million and all that stuff. But I give him credit; he kept going. He kept building what he thought was good, and it wasn't really his idea. He basically took someone else's idea but improved it. Where Ash Mufareh is taking everything that's on the internet today, putting it into OnPassive, creating it differently, making it cheaper, faster, making sure that everyone has access to it.
He stole a bunch of people's ideas and products too. None of these are brand new products, never been thought of before. So many URL shorteners and website trackers out there. ONet is pretty much based off of Facebook. OConnect is based off of Zoom. Like, what do you mean?
An amazing thing. And I can't tell you.
Maybe if you had an original idea and you actually did build something from scratch with a patent, then you would have something. But you people can't even do that. Ash can't get one step of this right.
That enough. People that call me or I meet, oh, you doing that OnPassive thing? Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about it if you want. And a lot of people shy away because they think they have to do something. I'm only doing this because
you do have to do something, Chris. You do. You have to buy the OConnect in order to make money with it. Legal.
I love doing it. You don't have to do that. I tell people make a post.
You have to do illegal business practices and unethical business practices if you want to be a part of OnPassive. Hey, if you're cool doing that, breaking the law every day, you guys go off. Continue on in this company. But if you aren't cool with breaking the law every day, maybe you should rethink this.
Get some people interested. You'll catch some people's attention. But I did this because I loved it. I've always been.
You have one person that streams you on the regular. It's me. You're scared of little me, but you guys want to go viral?
Dedicated to what I'm doing, and this is probably the most dedicated I've ever been. I was dedicated to Ford and Mazda. I worked, but now this is fun for me. Imagine I'm only going to do one or two lives. We do Shine the Light, and I might jump on a live maybe once or twice a week and just tell everyone about it. That's simple. That's 20, 30 minutes top for your whole week. And what you're going to get in return is going to be unbelievable.
Is it?
I said that word again, unbelievable, because when you actually sit down and pay attention to what's going on with OnPassive, I tell people you don't have to get on any webinar. Go on the ones you like. Definitely come on to 360, especially when Ash is on there, and listen to what he's got to say. Michael and Julie just did a great one. Red in the chair. You got the O-Tech pros, Comfort Contour, Mike Ellis.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Dan Street. And people just keep going. Now, these are all people that are like-minded like us. They were workers. Some are retired, some aren't. But they just keep going because they love OnPassive. That's the honest to God truth. So
like-minded is a interesting word. Or brainwashed.
That's why I'm here today. I wanted to do a quick live, and of course I'm rambling, but I'm going to say this again. Don't let hate or revenge ruin your life or somebody else's life. I'm a firm believer on that. Forgiveness, and sometimes it's hard to forgive. I get it, but let that part of your negativity go, and your life's going to improve. By all means, put God in your life first. I try to do that every single day because that's me.
Who in OnPassive is being hateful and trying to get revenge? Am I?
If you're a different religion, I respect your religions. I don't go against anyone's religion. I believe we all pray to the same God. We just have different ways of saying it or different people. But that's who I am. And I'm not embarrassed at all to say that. But keep doing what you're doing. I know I have a lot of Indians on here, Bangladesh. I got Americans, Canadians. I got people from all over the world. And they're founders. Most of them are founders. What I'm asking for you to do is get out there and share more. Exactly. If you want to share my YouTube, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it.
But wait, you don't have to do anything, I thought. Now I have to share stuff.
To make your own, that's even better. If you want to make posts about OnPassive, that's even better.
Oh my God, now I got to make videos about it and posts? Jesus, that's 3 things I got to do now when you just said I didn't have to do anything.
But this is going to happen. It's not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I know Marty and
oh, yes, Daddy.
Red ain't going nowhere.
Not your daddy.
We're just going to keep doing this. So I love every one of you. Trevor Peters, I know it's your birthday. I haven't done that in a while. Let's see. Happy birthday to Trevor Peters. Mary Theo, I think it's pronounced. Slalomir, happy birthday to you. Jonetta Huntley, I know you. Happy birthday to you. Layanda Kakwamo, happy birthday to you. Hey, guys, I hope you have a great birthday today. Big things are coming with OnPassive. Stay tuned. Stay plugged in. And when I say plugged in, that doesn't mean you got to
have all these birthdays written down. What was that?
Watch everything. But there are some great webinars that go on throughout the week that you should get on. One of them is Heroes on Sunday, Absolutely 360, Julie and Michael, Comfort Contour, Yvonne. They're all going. They're all doing it. And India, oh my God, India's got thousands of them that are airing every day. So check out their YouTubes. And I do ask you again, like and subscribe, not just to my channel, but to
oh my God, now I also got to like and subscribe. That's 5 things I got to do now. Jesus.
The channels. I try to myself, Fred and Marty,
Oh, yes, Daddy.
give you the
Kylan,
updates as we get them. It's always posted on my
Daddy.
YouTube channel along with Marty and Red.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
And we're just trying to get out there more. We want you to stay excited and
Daddy,
stay that way.
Daddy.
I don't care what you got going on in your life right now. I got my own issues in my life right now. I'm smiling. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I am, because I know something that's happening in my life that's going to be so big.
I feel like you came on here just to be all like, yeah, forget about haters and revenge. So are you? Are you okay?
So amazing that I cannot help but smile. It's a phenomenal
Just
thing.
can't see
So,
it, I guess.
on that note, my thing I love to say, I love
News
every one
makes
of
me
you.
proud.
God bless you. Keep believing in OnPassive. Keep believing in Ash Mufareh. What he's got coming next, I believe, is going to blow your mind. So I'll see y'all later. I haven't done this on my laptop in a long time. I'm going to try to do it a couple times a week.
We heard you.
And I love you, and I'm praying for every one of you. A lot
Even
of you
me?
have a lot of illnesses right now, but I do pray every day for you, morning, noon, and night, that you get better. God is good, and I love him for it. All right, guys. Thanks for getting on here. Remember, like and subscribe, and let's get this done. We'll see y'all later.
Wait, what else
Bye.
do we have to do? Get what done? What else do we have to do, Chris? No, don't go yet. I don't know. Oh, that was interesting. I think the most honest thing he said in that whole speech was that he just wanted to come on there to, make sure that everyone knew that he was still here. Keep them all here.
I'm just wanting to keep you guys going.
It's almost like they fear that if they don't go live for a little while, then people are going to start getting restless and leaving, because they probably will. They have to keep their minds and everybody else's minds busy and doing things that have to do with OnPassive, meaningless things like going to these webinars and watching these videos, because there's nothing else to do. They don't have products to sell. They can't recruit anyone. They can't even buy anything. They're all just sitting around waiting for when this goes live, allegedly at the end of September. I cannot wait to see what happens then. What do you think is going to happen? Will we ever find Marty's Johnson? Will Chris continue to go live without his daddy?
Oh, yes, Daddy.
This thing gonna launch at the end of the month? Let me know down below. Leave me tons of comments and tell me your thoughts. Do you guys think that Chris will ever get out of this thing too, or think he's a goner now? I want to hear from you. And then make sure you give this video a like, please. And subscribe if you're new here. All of the beautiful people do. And until next time, have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. And I'll see you all very, very soon with another one. Mwah! Bye! Hey, I got you. We in it to win it.
I'm just wanting to keep you guys going.
Well, you just cop out and go the easy route. Join an MLM.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem.
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend. I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke. If that's the call,
Hey.
And I'm your friend.
That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own. And it breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufareh. If you're rude, if you've been doubting or spying, or we know who you are.
Stop going there. She wants to be the first to make us look silly. Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there asking for a debate. That's the lady I brought on. Her debate was screaming at Ash. And another Queen of Karma asking about why don't we answer the questions about religion. I think we've answered that over and over again.
I've been answering them all morning long. It's not the answer you want, but
Yeah.
call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke.
Alright, this is a great way to start your day. Come here and tune in to Crazy Man talking about their experiences. My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Elch, by the way.
And I'm your friend.
Stop going there.
Friend.
That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my YouTube channel. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name's Ash Mufareh.
Stop going there. Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there.
My name's Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
Let's go to Guyana.